Hey everybody, it's your girl, your favorite survivor, Vivian. So I wanted to come on here real quick and just give you guys a little bit of update on what's been going on with me, right? So, as you guys know, the walk was postponed, right? I am planning to do it still, but it's going to be an interactive virtual walk. So details will come very soon about the walk because I want to think it through. I want to have it where it makes sense, right? Because I want to make sure that we can all walk together. I'm going to talk to a couple of the content creators. My vision is for us all to like be on the same live stream and then have our subscribers like be on our actual live stream, if that makes sense, some way where we can all be on one stream and then we can have our subscribers be able to stream in as well. So I don't know how that's going to look, so I am working on that as we talk. So give me a little bit of time. After it has to be after October the 15th anyway, because that is my court date. So just wanted to give y'all that update. So just so y'all know, I was wait, I'm gonna let y'all watch this real quick. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. How do I do it? Hold on. What is this? Share screen. Okay. Got it. Okay, share. So
only was she hissing at me. I guess what she would be saying in the realm of tongues is what she was speaking against me. Beth walked in there and was like, shh, and I was looking like,
man, you gonna get enough playing with that woman, bro.
It's a cat.
the fact that this person is still bringing up Beth and she just lost her husband. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Because who can sit down on a live stream and do a reaction to someone's husband's homegoing celebration? Like, I've never seen that in life. Like, if you wanted to get the Devil of the Year award, you definitely deserve it. Like, this is just crazy. But let me just press a little bit more play.
Cat in here. And I couldn't believe this. And walking back and was just was doing that too. And I was like, what is going on? I looked at the cop and I was looking like, and they was like, yeah, some people might have to go before we even get started. And I was just like, I just got hissed at. And so I'm like, okay, I sat there.
And just pay attention to the cop references, right? Notice how he's very cool with the police and Harvey all of a sudden, which is a concern. And I'll tell you guys why in a minute.
And I just didn't really pay attention to it. So I went back outside. Huh? Yes. So I went back outside to the lobby and I'm standing there. And of course, here comes Miss Melissa Crawley. And again, I am not really saying nothing to these people. I just flew in. I'm focused.
Who are these people? Wouldn't they be the residents of Harvey? Like, come on now. Show some respect.
I care about what's going on in the community. I'm not thinking about them. And
Right. Anytime you say you're not thinking about somebody, that generally means that's exactly what the fuck you were.
Okay, y'all heard that right. He loves to quote that he's not thinking about anybody. Pay attention to how many times my name has been in his videos. How many times my name has been in other people's videos when he's not thinking about us. Why are you discussing anything about my medical situation on your channel? You did not have my permission. You did not have my right. I didn't give you the right to do it. So I don't understand how you love to say you're not thinking about people when you had my name in the titles of more than 3 occurrences. Just that alone shows, just calls for what I did, which is my protection order. You have an obsession with everyone, not just me. You always say I'm not thinking about these people. Yes, the fuck you are. You think you overthinking about us. You're right. You're not thinking because you overthinking about us. The fact that you have that much time to go around and the only reason why you have content is because of these people, right? Let's just be honest. When you can't sit around and talk about none of us anymore, then what you gonna talk about? There's only so many things that you can say derogatory about Kobe, and everything you're saying is slander and lies, and I pray that she can sue you for what you are saying, because it's disrespectful. It's ridiculous. You want to sit down and try and bring this woman down simply because she don't want to talk to your clown ass. She won't have a conversation with your goofy ass. Why the fuck would she sit around and talk to you when you ain't nothing but disrespect? That's your MO, is disrespect. You trying to get people notices and shit like they boss. Talk to your crew. Talk to them like that. You ain't talking to us like that. Ain't nobody honoring that. Ain't nobody scared of you. But we smarter than you, of course. That's why we did what we did. Ain't nobody got time to go around trying to argue with your ass throughout this whole campaign race. Who the fuck finna do that? Not me. Why would I do that? I argue with you in court. That's about it, though. Because this protection order is protecting me. And it's going to stay in place. I don't understand why you can't leave us the fuck alone. Let's continue to watch.
We're doing. Remember, you wasn't thinking about me, and you struck my video twice in 1 week when you're not even thinking about me. It's fuck crazy how that works.
Thank you.
She comes up and she says, "You want to go outside, or you still want to be a fake clown or something like that?" And she starts cussing at me.
Real clown.
I said, "No, I'm going in the meeting."
Not a fake one.
She starts cussing at me, and then
Definitely a real
the
clown.
police of the building pretty much told her, "We're not doing that." So I don't know if you all heard any of that ruckus, but I'm just kind of like looking at these people, and I'm looking like these are the ones that's trying to say I'm disruptive, some kind of domestic terrorist. I'm harassing them. I'm a threat, and I'm doing the drama. And all I'm doing is standing there. I found it to be absolute.
Nigga, this is... I love how this nigga be like, yeah, I did all of this other fucked up ass shit, but all I did was walk in the room. Why is everybody all up in arms because I'm here? Because of all the fucking shit you've already done, nigga. Like, why do you play so dumb?
Thank you, Shay. Not to mention, I had to pause that. It was done on live. How do you think you're about to get away with this? And it was done on live. I don't even have to be a witness because the judge can see it. What you need to be doing is getting your shit in order Because at some point, this too shall pass and you will have to pay for your mistakes. See, what you doing is fucking around and you gonna find out. That's what's gonna happen. You fucking around and now you finding out. We not playing with you no more. We're not playing with you. All of that mob action that you did on Amir, you think that you about to just get away with that and it's just gonna be swept underneath the rug? No, we're gonna get that out of Harvey courts somehow, some way. We are going to make sure that justice is served. If the courts feel like, hey, this was nothing, or if the courts feel like it was a mirror, then we'll have to honor and respect that, right? But let's take it to a real court, not a court of Harvey law. When was the last time Harvey even did a felony trial? Why would this be in Harvey court? Y'all have to understand that. Now I'm gonna tell a little bit of the backstory before I get into why I'm really making this video anyway. But Amir's case, it took them forever to get their actual reports and all of that. When they got the reports, they found out that all three of them is on one case. So even Ryan and Talani Smith's niece has a separate incident that happened during the time when they evaded the police. Mind you, they probably ain't gonna even get charged with fleeing a scene of the crime. But with Talani's niece attacking Ryan, now Talani is trying to say that Ryan beat her with the stick first, but it was all on live. I don't understand if any of these criminals understand that it's all on live. I wasn't there. I'm so glad that I was not there. I know I would have been attacked. There's no doubt in my mind that I would not have been attacked. So I praise God that I went home, and I praise God that Melissa went home. Because I don't know how things would have turned out if we would have stayed behind. And I don't want to know. I'm just grateful that God covered Amir, and Amir is healing. And that mob action, it will be in somebody's court that's not Harvey. So let's continue this video because we want to play a little bit more before I get on to what I got to say.
Absolutely fascinating. And then there came a lady in with a walker, and when she came in a walker, she said, "I can't wait until you in jail."
I did. I absolutely said that, because why is he there at the meetings? To taunt us. He knows that he have 2 active protection orders on file right now. One for me, one for Ryan. He knows that the judge gave him consent. Now, y'all got to listen to this part, because this is part of what I'm about to talk about in a second. But the day that Ryan went to court with Jedediah, Ryan, I had Jed serve, right? So when I had him serve, Amir was there. So Jed was there. The guy, the bodyguard guy that jumped into the fight, Raheem, I believe this is his name, and that other lady that jumped into the fight. All 3 of them were visible at the court that morning. Now, I'm going to keep saying this because it's the truth and it's on court record. Jed begged the judge to make sure that he can go to the meeting. He had already talked to someone. I'm going to assume an attorney, which one I don't know. He got plenty of attorneys on staff. So they told him he have a loophole because of the way that the no contact orders was written, that it doesn't expressly say that he can't go to any public meetings. So since it didn't say that, and he said that he is someone, which he does, go to local meetings, but he goes there to cause distraction and chaos. He doesn't go there to do the will of the people. I'm just going to state what I believe. You can make your own assessment. That's what Vivian believes. So anyway, he begged the judge to be able to go to that meeting Monday. Now remember, at that meeting Monday, that was when the squatters incident came up. What happened? They left early. I was filming. And I was like, where the hell are they going? They left early to go over there to go put the squatters out. After that, somehow Amir and them came over there. Whether they was called or not, I don't know the whole full story. I don't know how they got to that location, but they got there. Or the Amir saying Beth called them and told them to come over there. Either way, he's with a resident. He's with people that live in Harvey. And I'm gonna just say this before I start this back. This person doesn't live in Harvey. He was not living in Dalton when he came to help. You're right. It don't matter where you live. It does not. Because everybody wants to see corruption go away. So I'm glad that it doesn't matter where you live, because that's the reason why I can help Harvey. You see where I'm going with that? Because you always feel like I can't help a place that helped raise me to the person I am today. Because what you got to understand is that when I went to high school, before high school, I was never out here in these suburbs. Never. Everybody I knew was in Inglewood. I'm from 65th. So again, all my summers and weekends, all that was spent over there in the hood where I know. That's where I'm born and raised over there. So fast forward, high school, turned 14, went to Thornton. I'm this Dalton girl. And they got 5 brothers in the high school. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know. It was like I was in candy store. Like I was just getting everything. Give me one of those, give me one of those. Anyway, I say that to say that high school was an amazing experience. And that's what opened my eyes and my heart to Harvey. So I don't get what people say. When I was talking about Harvey, I was definitely talking about certain people that I just think are idiots that live in Harvey and that I think are corrupt that live in Harvey, that do stupid things to the taxpayers that's within the community. But either way, I'm not talking about Harvey residents, because there's some good, outstanding, hardworking citizens of Harvey that go to work daily to try and provide for their family and do things within their community. And guess what? Their voices are not being heard. But I don't want to make this a super long video. So let me finish this.
That's what she said.
Nigga, you should learn to live better. People are starting to figure you out.
To me, or she said, I can't wait till something happened to you. And I just kind of sort of laughed. And I wanted to say, don't live now. Don't drop it low, girl. Drop it low. I wish I had the ability to drop a beat so that they could forget what it was. Because they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get to my little section so I can film it.
You a dirty motherfucker, Jed. Like, this is, you never cease to make.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why I am getting my protection order, because he keeps making videos and he keeps talking about me in his videos. And he doesn't understand what no contact means, meaning that don't talk about me, don't talk about my presence, don't talk about seeing me. When I came home yesterday, I didn't make a video, or the other day, I didn't make a video about him being there and him this and him that. I didn't do none of that. Did his presence startle me? Absolutely. Did it have me on high alert? Hell yeah. However, I didn't go and make a video about it when I left because I felt like I was in a safe position. No, I didn't give a fuck. I left, went home. I didn't give a shit about that dude and seeing his presence anymore. So I say all of that to say that since this dude keep inspiring or insisting and antagonizing me, he antagonizing the residents, I have officially requested an emergency hearing so that my violations can be entered into the record on court. I already have my no contact order, right? And it's very real. And what he think is that until we go to court, until he's like in front of the judge, that he can just go around and make videos to taunt me and to bother me. And that's not how this order goes. This video is definitely a reply and response to yet another one of your bullying, cyberbullying, and cyber harassment videos, right? I don't want this dude contacting me. I don't want him talking about me. I don't even want him to say my name. I'm praying that he don't have a family member with my name, so he don't even have to say my name again. All I want is just to go back to my peaceful state. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just nonsense. This is just stupid. I'm not a public official. I'm not going to apologize to anybody because you don't deserve it, and you will not get it from me because I have never did what you guys think I did. And if you think I did something and you think I offended you, then you'll have your day in court as well. You can take me to court. But until then, leave me the fuck alone. Stay the fuck away from me because this harassment, y'all don't even understand. Like, this shit pissed me off because I was just about to have my walk, right? I lost money. Lots of money. I lost it's just the ability to see that I can do things for people. I was trying to do something nice for the community because the community had been through so much. That's the funny part. It was coming from my heart, right? I was doing it and not asking people for money. It was all, y'all noticed that I haven't did any like, oh, please give me money. And it was almost time. It was almost there. So I wasn't doing it trying to beg people for money. So like that whole argument that this person have is already going to be struck in court when I go to civil court because this wasn't a cash grab. This was strictly something that I was trying to do for the people. So, and then my subscribers, I didn't know that I had so many YouTube subscribers that was his people, like his people. Like they all listen to all of us. I guess everybody he subscribed to, they subscribe to. I don't fucking know how the code go. But I blocked and deleted a lot of people off my YouTube channel. And it actually made my numbers go down. But the good thing about my YouTube now, so far, is that is more so organic followers. I didn't know I had ghost followers. So is more so organic followers. So I'm happy about that part. With this court case. So let me just let y'all know it's very important to me, not just for me, but because accountability matters, right? And now we get to see who's the liar. Because I don't think I've ever went to someone and say, hi, my name is Vivian. I have brain cancer. I always said I have a meningioma tumor. On my brain, I actually have 2 that came back. So I don't know when I've ever told anybody that. And let's not forget, this is the same person who thinks he is going to walk away from that brutal assault on Amir and his daughter. That's just already on the record. Listen, late night crew. First off, your videos is how I figured out the things that he's been saying, right? Because I don't watch his content at all. I've been had this dude blocked. And watching your videos made me go through some of your older videos. And I'm like, oh, damn, he say a lot of shit about me. It's really ridiculous and it's really sad because it's an obsession, right? I don't know why he's so obsessed with us content creators. Dude, if you got, I don't have 111,000 nothing following me. I don't even think I want 111,000 followers. But if you got that, big ups to you. You worked hard for that. Who gives a fuck, though? You telling somebody you got 111,000 followers, meaning what? You have 111,000 people that's spamming the fuck out of us because of your direction? Do you understand that we can go to court and I can just show my YouTube stats, Mr. Brown, to show all of the comments that people have been saying to me under your command? Do you not understand that I have blocked those people on my YouTube channel? So there is electronic actual footage, or what am I trying to say? I'm losing it, y'all. I'm sleepy. So yeah, I've been up at court since early today. But it's like an electronic blueprint, basically, of everything that has been happened in a timely consent manner. I just said something stupid because that didn't sound right. So all of the people that's been spamming me, let me rewind it. I'm sleepy, y'all. All of the people that's been spamming me, it happens around the time when you have something or you post something, and then it constitute for them to go ahead and attack me. All of that shit is timestamped in YouTube. All of the harassment claims that I sent to YouTube about your channel, I'm glad you took the fucking videos down, because I've been doing the same thing with I am J9 Eve, and her videos are still up, which is fine. I love that they still up because that helps me with my case. I don't want her to tamper with the evidence and destroy them. So please leave them up. I already got them in my phone, so I got what I need for my 3. I only need 3 occurrences. 3 to show cyberbullying, and I can get my order. Georgia has the same cyber harassment, bullying laws. So again, leave the videos up. But thank you, Shay, for this video and all your other videos, because that's the only way I can watch this dude, right? I love it. Keep it coming. Please keep it coming, because I am watching and I am clipping and I am using what I need for my court case as well, because this too shall pass. And what he's not going to do is he's not going to continue to bully and harass people like he think he can, especially coming from someone that's running for a higher office, right? Shay, I cannot wait to follow your lead. Let me just tell you something. I'm taking YouTube to court too, because how can this continuously go on and they go unchecked? I don't understand that. Now, my illness and the hypocrisy behind it. Let me just add to everyone, because this must be said. I have to say this. My illness should never have been used as somebody else's content, right? I didn't give you permission to use my illness as your content. I didn't definitely authorize any of my personal information that you talked about on your platform. I didn't give you permission to do that. You have no reason to have been talking about my information, because that's not part of the Fair Use Act, because you went and did some dirty investigations or whatever the heck you call yourself doing to try and shame me. It wasn't for public knowledge, or it wasn't for anything that was good. You were doing that to do it for shame. Because other than that, why would you tell anybody to report my disability? That makes no sense that you would tell people to report my disability, the way that my family eats and the way that I take care of my children, all because you want to say that I don't deserve it when I work my whole life for it. That's why we going to court. You never had my permission to talk about me on your channel like you have, and I ain't never went in and investigated shit on you, and I still won't do it to today, because I can give zero fucks about you, and I'm gonna live my life great no matter what. I don't care about your existence. I don't care about you in this world. You can live in this world and exist in this world as long as you stay the fuck away from me. And that's on baby. Like, that was directly a violation of my rights and of this order. Every video that you made talking about me in your content was a direct violation of this order after July 10th. The day I went to court, on Ryan's court date, you put up a post and said, let me go to Facebook, y'all. So I just want to show y'all this on Facebook, because this dude put up a post that is basically, I gotta log out. So long story short, I have 2 pages, right? Can I log out of here? Oh, I can. Yep. And Mickens. Password. It's probably just logging me in. Nah, that's the wrong one. No, I did that wrong. This is this email. Speak more. Sorry, y'all. I'm logging in as Ann Mickens. Shit. Hold on, I might have to pull it up. I was trying to pull it up so y'all can see it. But what I wanted to show y'all on that post was just simply the many times that he has tried to call out people as if I wanted to fight them. And then the same thing he did at the meeting that day when he brought the girl there. So people don't understand that I've had 2 instances where people are trying to physically attack me. 2. One of them y'all didn't see or don't know about, and the other one was at Thornton Township. Just because you're seeing me smile, you're seeing me dance, you're seeing me twerk for a moment, maybe 5 moments, maybe 5 minutes. I can do squats, I can do sit-ups. Can I run yet? No, but I can fast walk. You don't see me when it rains. You don't see me when I'm tired. You don't see me when I wake up in the morning. You don't see me when I go to the doctor. So, whatever you think, your thoughts would never erase the fact that I am truly disabled. It's sad that I gotta sit on here and say that. I heard one of your people on one of your talk shows talking about why she always want to get the close parts. Because I am disabled. I'm not trying to lie and get a close part. I mean, can I walk? Yes, I can walk. But I have a system of devices that are heavy that I have to lug back and forth. That's the purpose of me wanting to be closer. I think anybody that's disabled, especially with this assistive devices, always want to park closer. So again, why are you worried about me and where I park? Just because an agitator is right there. And he still didn't get in the meeting like he wanted to. I'm so glad that South Holland told him no. Too bad I pulled the video down. It's still on IMJ9E page, so if y'all want to go and look at it again. I pulled it down because I don't want I don't need any more distractions, put it that way. So, I'm praying for Beth. I hope Beth do the same thing that I did. Get her a protection order. Because this person on this screen, he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop bothering you, Beth. I know you're going through some tough times right now. I'm definitely praying for you. You and your family are in my prayers. But I pray that God leaves it on your heart to go and get a protection order, because you don't need this stress. You don't need to keep dealing with this man antagonizing you on every video. Even if you don't watch them all, it's still disrespectful. It's still shameful. And it's disgusting that he at one point called himself your friend, and now he's dragging you on the internet like this. At least with me, we ain't never called each other friends. I don't know him. He don't know me. That was it. That was all. So let me just remind everybody. I got to read this. Hold on. Cyberbullying is a crime in Illinois under 720 ILCS 5/12-7.5. It is considered cyber stalking when someone uses electronic communication to harass, threaten, or cause emotional distress. We don't even talk about all of the damn weed I've been smoking. Y'all better thank God for the devil's lettuce, because I don't know where I would be without it. I'm just telling y'all. On top of that, if anybody thinks that they can play with evidence before a trial, Illinois law says, now remember, somebody wiped their full page clean. So 720 ILCS 5/32-8. Tampering with evidence makes it a felony to knowingly alter, conceal, or destroy electronic evidence when you know it's going to be used in court. So for those still following this so-called leader, just know he's gonna lead y'all straight to court. I'm just telling y'all now, y'all better dismantle. Y'all better dismantle, because that man is gonna lead y'all straight to the courts. So with that being said, let me turn on my light for a second, because he haven't officially been served yet. I have to put it in the mail tomorrow. But I just want y'all to know that we have a court date of August 26th, 2025. This court date is at 11 a.m. and V4. Now, when you say, what is V4? Well, they put it on this. This is our new. I'll take a picture of this just in case he's listening. So our court date is 8. Write this down. 8/26/2025. Hold on, let me get my little clapboard so I can make sure that he knows it's action. So this court date is for this court date, October the 15th. So don't forget, this court date is still in effect for Keith Price, right? So I just want to show y'all this. This is Keith Price court date. Keith Price have not continuously talked about Vivian. Thus far, he doesn't need to be part of this part of the order. But I am getting a gag order for this one because he won't stop talking about Vivian. And I need him to stop, to cease, desist talking about Vivian, right? So I know I can't tell him to stop, and he's going to take it down. because I've texted him and asked him to take down videos, and he told me F me. So, of course, I'm not going to talk to anybody that's that ridiculous, right? So, again, 8/26/2025. You can go on Zoom. You don't have to be in Illinois. And I'll mail you the copies of this new court date. I'm going to put it in the mail tomorrow. I'll send it 2-day mail. 2-day. I'm going to go to the post office in Dalton and send it for you. I really could drop it off, but I wouldn't do that. I would not. So again, sir, our court date is still on with Keith Price. However, Jedediah, I'll see you a little bit sooner. Let's pray that you can respond to the allegations that I have listed in the prepared statement that I have sent to the judge. Because I'm not playing with your ass. And I know that you don't listen to me, just like I won't listen to you. But we're gonna listen to the judge. Let's make that a known thing. We're gonna listen to the judge. Let's see what the judge says. Let's see if I am the one that is the instigator or if you are the one that's the instigator. Bring your facts. You'll have mine. Mine is on the way tomorrow. I'll send it to you. And then what happened is when you go to Ryan's trial Tuesday, just expect a packet there as well. But just in case you don't know, our court date is 8/26/2025, 11 a.m., courtroom V4. And the V4 Zoom date should still be the same as the paper that you already have. They don't really change it up because they don't want people to be like, oh, I had last month's Zoom court info and now it's not working. No. Same thing. So long as you got that little slip, you should be good anyway. Because you ain't going to be able to respond to what I'm requesting or what I'm asking. All you need to do is just say, Your Honor, I agree to this order. And just let it be. So you can go the fuck away. I don't give a fuck where you go. You stay the fuck 1,000 feet or more away from me. That's what I want. That 50 feet shit is dead. I looked at that. I was like, oh no, I don't want that. Who wants that? I got to make my shit ironclad. Tight. But first I need to gag order your ass because you do talk too much. And you say shit that's just stupid. If you were talking about substance or if you were saying anything that even warrants an argument, then yes, we would give you that type of time. But you don't say anything of substance. You just say stupid shit. Ain't nobody on that. Ain't nobody on that. Then you want to keep bringing up the comptroller. Let me just tell you one thing, sir. We understand about the deficit that Harvey is facing, that they've been facing for years. Nobody said Harvey has money. That is not coming out of nobody's mouth. Not only that, we understand the reason for why the comptroller is taking the money. We understand that it happened right when Christopher Clark first came into the office. See, what Christopher Clark didn't realize was that when he did all of what he did to get Kellogg out of there, he kind of stepped into his own bullshit, right? By not being financially transparent. That's it. That's all. If he is okay with leading, why not lead with results? Why not lead with transparency? Why not lead and just show us the money or lack thereof? It makes zero sense for 6 years to have passed. And he's talking about the last couple meetings that he's still working on the finances reports. When are we going to get them? In your 8th year? When, like, what? Come on now. Excuse me. Something is not right with that. if the finances are something that we can't verify and you're spending all of this money, there's, hey, something is wrong. Something got to go. So again, I am saying that Harvey has a chance with new leadership. Now, since we are talking about community and Harvey, let me invite you guys to Harvey's Back to School event tomorrow, Saturday, August the 16th, from noon to 4 p.m. It's going to be at Transformation United Methodist Church, 15446 Lexington Avenue, Harvey, Illinois, 60426. So there will be live music there. They're going to have free haircuts, backpacks with school supplies for the kids. You can bring your family, bring the little ones. It's going to be a beautiful day of giving back and making sure our kids start the school year strong. So my son started school Monday as well. So I already got his school supplies. I got his book bag. I sent them. I have a MRI Monday morning. Boo. So this will be the first time I won't be able to actually take my son to school on the first day. And it's his 8th grade year. But hey, at least I'm still here for my son to have his first day of school. So I'll take the wins where I can take them. Now, Harvey leadership and safety meeting. We'll talk more about that later. All I want y'all to do is just try and go back and watch that video and just notice that the lights were shut off yet again. I find that concerning. And I'm going to say this and then I'll be done. At Monday's meeting, they turned the lights off while we were taking down our computer equipment. And we were in the dark. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Why is we in the dark? And I'm going to put that footage up so y'all can see it. And I'm like, I can't even put my stuff up, right? Because I don't like being in the dark. When I have somebody that I have a protection order against, and then y'all turn the lights off, that's a problem to me. That's a huge problem to me. And then we get to Wednesday safety meeting. This is a safety meeting. I want y'all to go on my page and watch the last 28 minutes. Somehow, I don't know, it was God, because the meeting was long as fuck. Somehow my YouTube disconnected and it like lost the signal. And I didn't notice it until I looked down. I was like, oh my God. So I wound up starting a new stream. So my new stream was the last 28 minutes. So in that stream, 3 minutes before the meeting was even set to end, they had a big blowout about finances. Now, I don't know if y'all paying attention, but every time something with finances come up, Talani Smith gets very rude, very ignorant, very disrespectful to Alderwoman Kobe Chapman, and they always have little issues back and forth. Now, I want y'all to go and watch that video, the last 28 minutes. And what y'all gonna notice is that, and I'm gonna try and find it so I can put it in the chat. But what you guys are going to notice on that last 28 minutes is the chaos. The community.
Vessel right into a cell to the lawyer.
That was my video playing on my page. But what you guys are going to notice is the chaos. And the things that were happening and going on inside of there, it just shows that Harvey got a lot of work to do. I tell you, they got a lot of work to do, y'all. They got a lot of work to do. Anyway, so I'm not going to hold you guys. I need to get up here and do what I need to do. So I do thank you guys for listening. I did want to just give you guys that update about this protection order. I pray that Mr. Brown is watching this video. That way he knows that he is on notice. He can go ahead and make as many more angry little girly videos that he won't, whine and crying and whatever. But what he has to learn and understand is that people are fed up, people are tired, people are not listening to your lies. You did a good one by trying to destroy me. I got people that don't like me. So of course they eating it up right now just because they don't like me for their own reasons. The funny part about that is that when we go to civil trial, I am going to make sure that you guys name the name of my friend that had gave you guys the information in the beginning, because that information was shared without my consent as well. So I want to know who that person is. This friend of mine, which I have an idea who it is, but I want the courts to bring it out, because that way people can't say I'm mean and I'm starting shit and I'm overdoing things. So I can just put an end to all of this, right? So again, I just want to do it all through the court, because at the end of the day, civilly, I'm suing Mr. Brown and Mr. Price, because you two are the reason that my walk was canceled. And unlike you, Mr. Price, I'm not a public figure. I'm not a public official. I'm going to always tell you, I did not live in Harvey yet. God's willing, maybe I will. But right now, have I lived in Harvey? No, I've not. I went to school in Harvey. I worked in Harvey, partied in Harvey. And now I'm helping Harvey rebuild, because Kobe Chapman will be the mayor of Harvey 2027. Y'all remember that. So again, I am going to let you guys go. Damn, this video long again. I didn't want it to be this long. But that's okay. Yeah, so I'll leave the comments on this one. I'll see how they do. If they don't get too crazy, I'll let it stay. I have to sit up and monitor the comments though. Y'all don't understand, when the comments get on there, it's like my anxiety goes so bad. And see, what they don't understand is that I can deal with it, but I can't wait to shut them the fuck up. I just can't wait. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in Harvey at the park. Anybody else that's listening, if I have a protection order against you, you are not invited. Have a blessed one. Bye.